Hi there, I'm Chris Westfall. Welcome to the AMX podcast on effective selling techniques. Our first podcast is entitled All in the Timing, and it's about asking the right questions to earn the builder's commitment to AMX technology. These are techniques to help you to understand the end user's business. With the new initiatives that Rashid laid out, as you're spending 50% of your time with end users, I want to give you some techniques that can help make a difference. Now, my focus is on the residential builders program, so that's what I'm going to talk about today. But I think you'll find that what I have to say applies across various vertical markets and various end users that you'll be in front of. In the residential builder market, recently an email was sent out asking you to poll the dealers and integrators to find out who it is that they're working with and in what capacity they're working with these various builders in your geographic regions. Now, I don't know what sort of responses you've had back from your dealer network, but you may be identifying builders in your territory that you'd like to talk to, that you'd like to start the conversation with. And what I want to share with you today are some ideas and some thoughts as to how you can have that conversation, and then make sure that the timing of the questions that you ask is appropriate, that you've earned the right to get their business. After all, the end game in meeting with a builder or a developer is to ultimately earn the right to say, I'd like to ask you for a 5 or a 6-figure commitment to AMX products over the next 12-month period. So when you're in the sales center and they ask you, why should we be talking to you, or why should we give you this information? Because the information that you're gathering is going to help you to provide them with answers. Answers for profitability, selling more homes faster, differentiating their homes, all the things that we outlined at South Fork Ranch. That's what you're there to do, because that information is going to give you what you need to help you ask the right questions, to earn the right to advance, to win their business for AMX and their business for one of your dealer integrators. So I would encourage you, if you've identified one of these builders, to go into their sales center and take a look around. You're going to want to ask questions about who it is that they're targeting. Who is it that buys these homes? What do you do to differentiate your homes? Take a look around. See what kind of appliances they have in there, what kind of crown moldings, and what the sales center is focusing on. Because what you've got to do is step across the table and understand the builder's business first. Remember, if you haven't proven that you understand the builder's business, you haven't earned the right to tell him about ours. Step outside of that box, be creative in your thinking, and earn the right to ask some of the questions that you're going to want to ask as we move through this process. Ask the builder what it is that they spend their money on. You know, every builder has a balance sheet. They've got a number of items that they're going to buy to put in that house. Things like a Sub-Zero refrigerator, like crown molding, like wainscoting. How much do these items cost? What is a $10,000 item in a $1 million home? And where does home automation fit into their budget as well? Are they currently spending money on structured wiring and automation? And if so, how much as a percentage of the home's price? Remember, when you're in the sales center, you're not there as a salesperson. You're there as a territory representative gathering knowledge so that you can make recommendations to the builder and to your dealer network about brokering a transaction that's going to help the builder sell more homes faster and increase their profitability on their homes. They want to know how to differentiate themselves. They want to know how to do this right. So, those ideas, you can help them to get there and earn the right to advance by understanding their business. Stephen Covey says, seek first to understand, then to be understood. Thanks again for your attention. In our next podcast, we're going to talk about overcoming customer objections. So, if you wouldn't mind, I'd like your help. Why don't you send me the toughest questions you can think of that you have faced or that you think you might face in engaging the builder community? What obstacles are you out there? What obstacles do you see out there that you need to overcome? And you can email me or call me right here and let me know, what are the hardest objections that you've faced? What are the obstacles that you see in your future? Let me be a part of your success. And be sure to tune in to our next podcast on overcoming customer objections. And then in future podcasts, I'll include questions from the field and address those concerns so that everybody can benefit from your experience.